The rebels are quickly taking over the galaxy. The last hope for the Federation lies in one lone ship and her valiant crew. Will they make it?
Hello there, this is FTL, Faster Than Light, and I'm your host, Mr. Quasar Games. Let's start a new game. So, if you watched Run 5, and you should watch Run 5 because it comes before this one, which is Run 6, you'll know that I'm very, very upset right now. But let's ignore that for now and head on to the Slug Cruiser, which I've piloted maybe 3 times before. Well, all I know is that the Man of War, the Slug Cruiser, and the next ship, the Rock Cruiser, are the ships that I have flown the least. But anyway, the Slug Cruiser, like the Mantis Cruiser, focuses on destroying the enemy's crew because of the anti-biobeam here. Now, with the breach bomb and the dual lasers, it could, well, the dual lasers specifically, it could still physically destroy a ship, so you won't be in a completely poor situation if you end up against an unmanned ship. But yeah, the anti-biobeam is what we're going to be focusing on. Now we have some Slug crew members, Reagan and Bob, who they're about as strong as humans stat-wise. They level up slower than humans, but they're psychic, so they can see into the rooms that are around them. And they can also see where enemies are. They show up as little red figures that you can't see the HP bars of when you see enemies. The Slug ship does not have sensors, so these Slug crew members are very useful. So anyway, the Man of War, Slug crew member, all our weapons, and the Slug repair gel, which will automatically repair breaches. Let's go. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: solar flares. Solar flares will cause hull damage in addition to starting fires. Make sure your shields are up to help mitigate this effect. Continue. So let's set up our weapons. I like to use the dual lasers first because, you know, missiles, like teleporting missiles onto the opposing ship, becomes more useful when there's more shields on the enemy ship. So anyway, let's unpause. I'm gonna move this guy to weapons and save because we need this weapon firing faster than we need dodging. Anyway, let's get going. So we have a distress beacon, 2 nebula clusters, like systems. Yeah, I guess we'll just head to the distress beacon immediately. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Now, if we had a normal beam weapon, we would have a blue option to cut them out, but the anti-biobeam does not count. It counts as its own class of weapon, so we can't use that. Anyway, I'm going to try and dislodge the ship. And you had 2 damage, and I got 13 scrap. You take a few careful shots, but you expose a mineral patch in the rock that reacts violently with your weapon. A shockwave forces you back as debris pelts against your hull. When you regain control, you find there's not much left of the ship. Oh, well, yeah, let's go and take care of that real quick. Need to have my weapons ready. My dual lasers and anti-biobeam. Okay, everybody head back to stations. Yeah, that didn't go terribly well there. Let's head to this nebula. Ion Storm, pleasant. You find 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby. The remains of a battle. You begin to harvest some usable debris when you hear the sound of someone beaming aboard, followed by the shouts of a boarding party. So we got some stuff, and we also have boarders, which is going to be important to know that this ion storm actually isn't going to hurt. And we're inside a nebula, but we don't have sensors anyway. So where are the That's a lot! That is certainly a lot of... Okay, we're going to have to do some shuffling around. Bob, you're going to have to head here soon. And you're going to have to head here soon. In fact, I'm going to open all doors in the ship, close the doors here, try and suffocate them out just a bit. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to deal some damage to my weapon system. Oh, come on. I forgot to open this part out. That's like the most vital part to be opening up. Good, they didn't break it all the way, so I'm not taking hull damage. Alright, I can close all the doors now. Okay, this was scary, but we got through it relatively unscathed. Okay. You can start repairing and you can go help him after you're healed up. Alright, let's power this down. Power up the engines, power up the shields. Okay. We got through this. If I didn't keep my wits about me, and I almost didn't keep my wits about me, that would have been really, really, really different. Anyway, let's head to this nebula. Also an ion storm. That's pleasant. You jump into a sector of the nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout station at the beacon moves into attack. Prepare to fight. Ah, that's just pleasant. Okay, so... Well, the only weapon that the only weapon I can really use is the dual lasers, so I'm just going to pray that I get their weapon system offline before they can do any lasting damage. Yep, they hit my doors. Dual lasers onto their piloting now. Alright, and then onto their engines, while you two go... no, just you right now. And you two go repair that door. Alright, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. That's 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 23 scrap. Let's power this down, power this up. Alright, everybody back to stations. Do we have enough stuff to improve a part of our ship? Well, we do, but I don't see really a point right now. I mean, I guess I could have all 4 of my weapons online, so in case I need the breach missile, the breach bomb, I can, just fire it off real quick. And, well, hang on. No, that's not the button. That's the button. If I get 150 and there still isn't anything to use the scrap on, I think I'll go and take care of that weapons thing. Because I don't need to make too many upgrades quite yet, because I'm in the first area. Your ship is hailed. We found you at last. Prepare to die. Continue. Okay. Now we can actually start using what this ship is meant to be used for. We're going to take these dual lasers and we're going to hit the shields. That missile scares me. Once that's done, I'm going to have the anti-bio beam take care of business. Yeah, that's damage to our oxygen. You should probably go and repair that because we need oxygen. Why am I... Haha, that's cool. Okay. The dual lasers I'm going to have hit there. Anti-bio beam, you're going to... Is it? Yeah, it's on fire in there. Yeah. They are helpless before me. So I'm just going to leisurely bio-beam this guy to death then. Yeah, that's cool. I took more damage than I wanted to. With the crew dead, you are able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. That's 5 fuel and 30 scrap. Well, I don't want to take any damage, period, but, yeah, at the end there, with the fire in the shield room and everything, I was I was in a good position. You detect an unmanned rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Well, I'm going to intervene and defend the outpost. Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves into to engage your ship. Well, I don't need the anti-bioweapon right now. I'm going to put power on the breach and the med bay just in case I end up needing them during this fight. So I'm going to have the dual lasers hit... Is that it? Oh, you can't be serious. Oh, this is so funny. He's got 2 beam weapons. That will do nothing against my 1 layer of shields. I could, in fact... I could actually just train up my my guy's weapons skill right here, but I'm not going to because, you know, actually, why don't I? I could just skip through all the training, couldn't I? You know what, guys? I will. No, I'm not going. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be cheap. Okay. I'm just going to finish this. It's tempting, but this isn't Let's Break FTL. This is Let's Play FTL. The ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. That's 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 13 scrap. Actually, the outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. Awesome, that's it. Yeah, I can definitely take care of that then. So, actually, guys, if you are interested in a Let's Break FTL, just let me know in the comments, alright? I might, you know, create a special episode where I just cheese the system as much as I possibly can. Anyway, is there anything else we can add here? I can probably afford to put on another layer of shields, but I think 1 shield's working well enough for us right now, and I might get back to you, but I want to find a store. That's what's going on. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that their less than illegal services are in demand during this period of unrest. One is waiting at this beacon and hails you. Fight it. The mercenaries are mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Continue. I've said before that I don't entirely agree with that point of view, but whatever. Actually, I think I'm going to hit their weapon system first, because that combination is intimidating. The worst part is just waiting for, you know, oh, that's not good. That is really not good. Okay, let's just take care of these 2 guys real quickly while I'm in business. Why are my shields down? Oh, ionized, that's right. That fire can blow itself out. Dual lasers is going to hit shields. Alright. And the anti-bio beam will then take care of these 2. Alright, that human's the only guy left on this ship. Let's make his day a bit unhappy. You have made your point, we are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. Nope. Yeah. Okay, that is getting a little out of hand. Let's take care of that. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. Continue. Yeah, I'm going to put out that fire real quick because that actually was threatening to spread. Why don't we just have one of our slug pile that thing? We could have a whole fleet. It's really, I mean, we want everything we can to win, right? Why not just a whole bunch of ships? Well, then again, that's multiple units of fuel per jump, and maybe we can't really afford to do that, but I don't know. Anyway, no shop yet, but maybe I'll find one if I jump to this one. It's got a lot. It adds 3 new areas to the to my scanner. I am in danger. This must be one of the rebels' unmanned scout ships. Looks like there's no way around the fight. Well, the ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Oh no! we can't have that. No, we seriously can't have that. I'm going to hit their piloting and breach bomb their weapon system. Actually, the breach bomb can hit their piloting and dual lasers because the breach bomb only deals 1 damage to systems. You can repair that. Dual lasers on their dual lasers on piloting, breach bomb on their actually we don't need the breach bomb quite yet because they can't get through my shield right now. And now you can continue to hit the weapon system. Okay, Bob, head back to weapons. Okay. We're in good shape. The ship breaks apart and you feel a relief of knowledge that you will hopefully still be 1 step ahead of the fleet. That's 1 missile, 1 drone bar, it's 11 scrap. Let's jump. No shops, huh? Maybe one of these is going to be a shop. Asteroid belt, that's pleasant. A pirate ship lies waiting inside this asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. Trying to fight. I'm going to do lasers their shields. I'm going to do lasers their weapon system, actually. Because with this asteroid field, I really don't want them firing on me. In fact, I'm going to... Alright, that's a lot of damage in there. Okay, so I'm going to time my anti-bio beam for when an asteroid hits their system, like right there. Okay, just no rush, just maybe a little bit of a rush. All right, that's good. So once an asteroid hits, I can. Yep. With the crude edge, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. That's 6 fuel and 31 scrap. What I really like is that how much fuel you end up getting, as well as the scrap. There's just, you get a ton more when you leave the enemy ship intact. And there are some things that require you to keep the enemy ship intact. Anyway, let's jump. There is finally a store. Let's see, how many jumps is this going to take before it reaches the exit? That's 1 jump, that's 2 jumps, that's 3 jumps, that's 4 jumps, that's 5 jumps, I have plenty of time. A nearby planet shows signs of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its mission into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 has an effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine level 5. Looks like we're not having shore leave, guys. Both the 2 guys that are in the ship right now. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Well, I'm going to explore the asteroid field. You happen upon an abandoned mining site. A few mining drones were left behind and could be repurposed. 1 drone part, 22 scrap. Awesome. Alright, let's head to this store then. What I'm really hoping for is like something awesome, because I can afford quite a bit now. There is only 1 other ship at this beacon, and it shows heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. I can press that to continue. Let's see. Drone control, crew teleporter, clone bay. Ooh, this is an actually rather powerful combination. Can I combine both of these with, let's see, do I have anything to sell? No, I really don't. Well, actually, I really like the scrap recovery arm, because it opens up so many options later on. Okay, so I'm going to take care of that. I am actually going to risk it. I remember no, can I? No, I have to sell something in order to do that. Well, I can just send people in to repair breaches. So this I can sell. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this. It's going to replace my med bay. That's fine. All right. Okay then. I now have a clone bay and I now have a teleporter. So, in a fight, I am probably going to send these two guys out. I am going to send these guys out to attack the enemy. The anti-battle is going to also be attacking enemies, and the duelist is going to be knocking down their shields and stuff like that. And if these guys die, the clone bay is going to take care of them. They'll be back in how long? It'll take 12 seconds for them to come back with it powered on once. So I did do this last time. I did do this another time, and it went very badly wrong. But I think I got it this time. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. There are a number of privately owned ship construction platforms in the area. You have one that is allowed for some immediate work. Well, I'm going to inquire about the specialty. They'll have to upgrade the reactor in exchange for some scrap. Do it. Continue. Now, yeah, that looks like, I think that was cheaper than it would have been anyway. Maybe it was 25 scrap, maybe it was 20. So either I spent 1 scrap too much, or I just saved 4 scrap. I'm really not going to worry about it though. Actually, yeah. Oh, another thing. This thing, I can no longer heal my crew, except by jumping. And it will heal all crew 8 HP every jump. Yeah. Okay, anyway, let's see the next sector. Rebel controlled and pirate controlled. Well, it's not like I have much of a choice. It's either the rebels or the pirates that I'm dealing with. The rebels tend to have more powerful ships. Pirates are more aggressive. And I can't even use this to determine whether I really want to end up somewhere. In fact, everything looks identical up until the very last area, in which case I have a nebula and a hostile sector instead. So this is a very almost symmetrical situation. I think I'm going to go to the rebel controlled area. So I will see you all. Come on, get that outro right. I will see you all there. Bye.